Hey Toy fans, Rob here, and I wanted to share my thoughts on some news that has gotten around basically at this point. A great friend, toy reviewer, a great person, Glenn Webb, passed away today. It was some pretty sad news to hear midway through my day. Glenn is somebody that I considered a true friend, somebody who went above and beyond to be supportive to me and what I do, and would always talk to you if you sent him a question. At least he was very reachable, and it's a friendship that I truly cherished, and I didn't realize how much so, honestly, until today. He was really just a great person to know. But I wanted to do a video and kind of talk about my experience knowing Glenn as a friend and fellow reviewer. I first discovered his channel years ago, back when customs were his big thing, and he put out some pretty cool stuff back in the day, whether it be Marvel Legends or even wrestling figures. He even did a Krampus at one point. But he was a very talented, very artistic individual, and that was exemplified not only in his sculpting, but also in the humor that he was able to bring to his reviews. So definitely a special person, to be sure. But it was about 2 years ago that I became more active on YouTube than I was before then. And I had started leaving comments in Glenn's videos, and I had, at that point, already started being a toy reviewer myself. But Glenn took it upon himself to notice me in his comments and then go find my YouTube page and watch some videos and then tell me that he thought I was doing a really great job. And that was really cool, as I was up and coming, to have somebody like that, somebody who I had watched for a while, take an interest in what I was doing. And not only did he go and watch my videos and he would comment on them, he'd leave his humorous thoughts, he would even, leave nice constructive criticisms, I guess, early on. But it was very helpful, and it really boosted my confidence as a toy reviewer. And then he would go the extra mile, and he would start telling people in videos, check out Rob, or he'd retweet my reviews on YouTube or things like that. And it really it was an awesome thing for me to go from being a fan of somebody to being a friend of somebody and having that sort of support system. And he was always saying nice things, I guess you could say, to me. Just this year, we were talking about a project that at this point isn't going to happen, but it was a project that he wanted me to be involved with. And we got on a Skype call and kind of talked about how each of us got started in the industry. And I joked to him that, he's the expert. And he immediately shot it down. He's like, no, you do good stuff, and I love what you do, and keep doing what you do because I look forward to all of your new content. And that was just something really cool of him. And it wasn't just me that he did that with. If you go online right now, you'll see, tons of toy reviewers that are talking about how Glenn was approachable and reachable, and we all felt a connection to him because he put himself out there and he was willing to be kind and generous and supportive of the toy collecting, toy reviewing community at large. And I think that's something very special. I've got what I consider a very good friendship now with another YouTube reviewer, Tommy Toy Travels. That's somebody who I would not have met if it weren't for Glenn Webb. And it's because he was promoting his channel and promoting my channel, and we came across each other. And it's a great thing, I think, for the niche community that we are in as toy collectors and toy reviewers, or even if you're just somebody who wants to watch. It's somewhat of a niche community. We're never going to be like the PewDiePie numbers or anything like that. This is for us, like this small group of us that are all a community of people talking together, working together. Some of us help each other toy hunt. I mean, it's a really cool thing. And I think Glenn exemplified the best parts of what it means to be a toy reviewer, what it means to be a geek and a friend. So I just wanted to share my thoughts, I guess. I'm sad that he's gone. I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to get to know him. But I think there's a lesson to be taken away from the way that he treated people. That we should be kind to all. And if you see somebody who is in a similar situation to me, somebody up and coming, somebody who wants to to share their love of anything on YouTube. It can be toy collecting, be whatever. Get out there, share what they're doing, get other eyes on what they're doing, and you can really change people's lives. I mean, you can, somebody who wants to feel special even, right? I mean, somebody who's, I don't know, knitting something really crazy, and then they post a video, to have even another set of eyes look at that video and say, that's really cool. I'm glad somebody shared that with me so I can see it. I mean, that's what we're about, right? We need to support each other. So it's a sad loss, and it's one that I'm not certainly not going to forget anytime soon. A friendship I'm not going to forget anytime soon, nor could I ever. And I didn't really have a whole plan around what I wanted to say, but I had these feelings and I wanted to get them out. And some of you guys had asked about if I'd heard the news and what I thought, and I just wanted to share the positive impact that somebody like Glenn Webb had on my life. So thank you, Glenn. You meant a lot to me. You were very supportive, and I guess all we can say at this point, for the last time, bye.